Hey y'all, how's it going? I just wanted to pop on here for a few minutes and make a video because I've got something on my mind. I'm not having a really great night, and I don't think that has anything to do with my depression or my anxiety, but some situational things. And while I have been giving y'all a lot of information about my life, I do think that some things should remain private. That being said, I left the house. I'm taking a ride around. And where I'd really like to be is cuddled up next to my husband on our anniversary, but I'm not. So I'm just thinking about so much, and that happens when you ride. And if you're somebody who has anxiety or has depression, taking a drive sometimes will clear your mind of all the things that's going on and kind of help you put things in perspective. I am physically exhausted still from the races this weekend. I worked about 20 hours this weekend, somewhere between 20 and 22 hours. It was really exhausting, but it was a lot of fun, but I just can't seem to recover. I went to work today at my regular job and I got some stuff done, but by the time I left, man, I was really still just super exhausted. But again, I just jumped in the truck and started riding because I just felt like I needed to clear my head and to get away for a minute. And I was just thinking about, maybe 6 years ago, this would have made me backslide. 7 years ago at this time, I was not actively, contemplating suicide, but for 17 years, I'm sorry, 6 years ago I wasn't, but for 17 years of my life, from the age of 10 to the age of 27, I actively pursued ways to kill myself. I can't tell you how many times I got on the internet and searched for how to die fast, effective methods of suicide, what pills kill you fastest, how to make sure suicide works. That is something that I actively pursued almost daily. Almost daily. I wanted to know what the best, fastest, easiest way to end my life was. And that's not healthy. That's really not. And you just get to a point in your life, though, where you just don't know what else to do. And again, I'm not at that point right now. If I was, I would reach out. I don't have any thoughts of wanting to end my life or wanting to die right now. I'm still, relatively happy to be alive. That changes daily. Some days I'm not very happy to be alive. But I would imagine that's normal for the most part, I guess. But people out there are trying to kill themselves. They are actively trying to end their lives. And if all the pain and all the heartache that I went through does not help at least one person, it can't be for nothing, y'all. It can't be for nothing. Somebody has to hear this. Somebody has to know that their life is worth living. No matter how they feel in this moment right now, it's worth it. No matter what situations arise, no matter how anxious they get, no matter how hard it is to get up and breathe every day, it's worth it, y'all. It's so worth it. There is nothing in this world that is worth taking your life for. There is nobody that you love who wants you to end their life for them like I did, like I wanted. I thought the best thing for everybody in my life would be if I died. I thought that my sister was taking care of my brothers, the twin brothers. My other brother, he always had his mom and his dad. They had everything they need. My little sister was, she was capable of doing anything. She still is. She's so smart and has the best heart and is one of the strongest people I know. And I thought that nobody needed me, and that my life needed to be sacrificed so that their lives could be better. I even researched whether or not my life insurance would pay out before I killed myself, y'all. Everything about what I did to make things better for everybody in my life. And that's what most people go through. You know, they're not doing this to someone who is actively pursuing suicide, is not doing it to hurt someone. Yes, you have those instances where a jealous husband or a jealous wife or boyfriend or girlfriend, or, you know, you have those instances where they're like, okay, I'm going to do this to you because you're leaving me or whatever. That's not on you. That's on them. Okay? There are selfish people out there who use suicide as a way of manipulation and to force people. And there are people who kill themselves because of it. But y'all, there are so many people out there who just need help. They just need help. And that's all it boils down to, y'all. We gotta help people. We gotta help these people so that they are not trying to kill themselves, so that they know that your life would not be better without them, that if you lost them, your life would be so much worse. I can't stress that enough. I cannot stress enough how much people need to understand that, first of all, suicide victims are just that. They are victims. I would say 99% of the time they are victims. They are not doing what they're doing maliciously. They're doing it to escape and to make people's lives better. So if you know someone who is actively pursuing suicide or has in the past, do not make them feel embarrassed. Do not tell them they should be ashamed. Do not tell them they're selfish. Do not tell them that they only think about themselves and what were they thinking. You know what they were thinking? They were thinking they were going to make your life better. That's what they were thinking. And it's not true. It's not true. Y'all need to seek out these people and try to help them.